Yusuke and Sensui got right to it. Sensui started laughing at Yusuke, but Yusuke did take too kindly of that disrespect. And he speed blitzed Sensui, dodged the kick just to hit Sensui with a nasty right hook.
Damn, you hit that nigga so hard to replay 3 different times.
And then Yusuke and Sen start talking heavy to each other. And then Yusuke is like, hold on. I think we're talking a little too much. Let's just get right to the hands. Sen forms an energy ball in his hand and Yusuke comes rushing at him. He throws this nasty ass right hook, but Sensui blocks it. And then Yusuke starts doing a bunch of flurry punches, but Sensui is blocking every single one of Yusuke's hits with one hand. Yusuke goes for this right hook kick combo and Sensui dodges both of them. And then Yusuke hits a left upper, spinning him all the way around. Sensui weaved that, and then he turns around trying to go for the right back fist, but Sensui also weaves that one. And then he goes for another right hook, but Sensui jumped out the way. Sensui then lets go of this energy ball and then winds up a kick. And then Sensui hits Yusuke with the nastiest pump fake, dematerializes his energy ball, and just rocks the mess out of Yusuke with this nasty ass kick. Had that nigga spinning like a Beyblade. Yusuke gets back up, he's like, you got pump fakes? I'm gonna show you a pump fake. He runs at Sensui, jumps over and punches the ground, creating a smoke screen, throws a rock up in the air. Sensui thinks that's Yusuke, but Yusuke's still right in front of him, and he's just rocking this nigga right in his gut. Gut checks only right now. Punched that nigga so hard in the stomach, his shirt started to rip. After Yusuke dunks Sensui in the water, Sensui comes back out, shirt gone, scars showing. Cool Bar makes a comment like, damn, I guess he was serious about all the fights he was in. And then Sensui says the dumbest thing ever. He says, no one I fought has ever been that strong to wound me like this. I've done this all to myself. First of all, it's not that deep. Second of all, what are you doing to yourself? What form of I'm not even gonna call it training. What form of self-torture are you putting yourself upon to have a scar going across your shoulder down to your chest? What is your problem? You need to be locked up. And then Sensui makes all these little purple balls all around him, forms them into one, and then kicks him at Yusuke. I think you're in the wrong anime, gang. You should be up there with them real strikers in Blue Lock. And now Yusuke has to dodge all these balls coming at him. And then Yusuke gets bombarded by these energy balls. They're all booming this man. Yusuke, after this fight is over, needs to go to the doctor and see if he got something he didn't come there with. A ball launches Yusuke up in the air. But pause. Look at Sensui just stalking my goat like that. There's no reason for you to be on demon time like this, bro. Sensui's chase down is on 1,000 right now. Yusuke weaves the left hook, try to shoot Sensui in the face with a spirit gun. Sensui grabs the arm and then kicks the mess out of bro with the heel of his foot. Sensui really does love that move. And then Sensui brings him forward just to kick him in again. It's never that serious. You have to hit me with the 2-kick combo, bro. And Sensui's not finished with the combo because as Yusuke's rolling on the ground, he uses that ball attack combo and starts obliterating bro right in front of our eyes. It's not looking too good for our goat right now. Yusuke gets back up and then Sensui starts talking heavy to bro. He said, you ain't been in the trenches like me. You've only ever fought a nigga one-on-one. A nigga like me been getting jumped by 3 niggas ever since the day I was born, bro. My doctor, my mom, and my dad was trying to beat my ass. And then Sensui throws another ball attack at Yusuke and Yusuke's getting cooked again. Sensui finna do it for a 3rd time, bro. Niggas say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I can't even be mad at bro. Yusuke's like, alright bro, I gotta do something different now. And he bum rushes Sensui, moving and ducking, dodging, evading all these balls, and then he starts bum rushing Sensui with these rapid fire punches. And Sensui this whole fight has been talking about how Yusuke's predictable. What Yusuke did to prove Sensui wrong was start swimming on this nigga, literally. That's why Yusuke's my goat. Nobody doing it like them, bro. Name 3 characters you can say swam on a nigga while they was in the middle of a fight. You can't name no one. I know you can't. Yusuke gets out the water, rips off his shirt, and then wraps it around Sensui. And Yusuke starts dogging Sensui, and I mean dogging him. He's punching bro only in his gut, since we need to learn how to block low. Yusuke punched this nigga so many times in the gut, he got lifted off his feet and slammed on the ground. And Yusuke's trying to end this fight as fast as possible, and I can't even be mad at bro. He got bro in the ground and pound position, and it's time to penetrate, because he is beating the mess out of Sensui right now. And then bro's personality flips, bro. One of his other personas kicks in and Sensui shoots Yusuke in the sternum. Oh my goodness. It's not Sensui anymore. Right now it's Kazuya. And this nigga walks over to Yusuke and starts stomping this nigga. Kazuya might just be black for real. I ain't gonna lie. He got a gun and now he's stomping niggas out like, yeah, I know what you are. Kazuya just toying with Yusuke right now. He's shooting these bullets around Yusuke, just essentially putting his cock on the table. And then this nigga Kazuya start talking shit like, hey bro, you think you're better than me, while Yusuke is actually just bleeding out on the ground. He starts shooting at all of Yusuke's limbs sporadically. This nigga is insane. And then Kazuya grabs Yusuke by the hair, holding the barrel of his gun up to Yusuke's throat, and he's finna pull the trigger, but then here come my young nigga Koen, ready to save the day. But that was just the distraction Yusuke needed, because this whole time he was charging up a spirit gun. But Kazuya caught on a little too fast, threw Yusuke and kicked bro in the jaw. He loved kicking that nigga in the face, and Yusuke missed with the spirit gun. I don't know why this is so funny to me, but Koenma told Yusuke to get up. Like, do you not see the multiple bullet holes in bro's legs? What do you want him to stand on? Fucking nothing? Koenma tries to seal away Kazuya, but Yusuke says, nah, fuck all that. I'm beating him all by myself. I don't need your help. Yusuke sleeps Koenma because he says, you ain't interfering with my one-on-one right now, little bro. I don't know where Yusuke got any of this energy from, but he got up and he said, alright Kazuya, you're not that guy, pal. Bring out the real ringleader out of all your personalities. Kazuya's like, what? I was just beating your ass 4 minutes ago. What do you think possibly changed? And Yusuke speed blitzes bro, grabs his gun, and punches him 5 times in the stomach. Rocked Kazuya shit so hard he had him on his knees, good gracious. And then the real head honcho of all of Sensui's personalities comes out, Shinobu. He walks up to Yusuke, calm demeanor, talking to him very politely. You know you're about to get rocked if someone wants to fight you, and they're talking very calmly. And then he takes out his hand, asks Yusuke for a handshake, and then Yusuke starts laughing. Yusuke tries to go for a sneak attack, but Shinobu grabs his arm, twists it around, and then he stomps on his chest. And with the gun hand, punches bro in the face. And you know what Shinobu does to really put the icing on the cake? Shinobu grabs Yusuke's broken arm and still shakes his hand anyways. Nah, bro, I don't want to fight you anymore. You just disrespected like me.
What do you mean by that?
Still expect me to stand up and hit you in the face? Nah, you won. I'm good off that, bro. I'm going home. That level of disrespect had Yusuke heated. So he got off the ground and tried to swing at Shinobu, but Shinobu dodged, but paused. Look how turned around this nigga is. That wind up Yusuke did was crazy, because why is his body contorted like this? The amount of anger and hatred in Yusuke's soul for that wind up to have him ended up like this is crazy. He really wanted to kill bro with that one punch right there. Shinobu asked for a handshake, broke Yusuke's arm and shook his hand anyways, went up to his homie, asked for a spare change of clothes in the middle of a fight, changed his clothes, and still proceeded onwards to the fight. Like, nah bro, you're not gonna disrespect me that crazy in 2 minutes. Like, you gotta die. I don't care how it's done. I don't care who does it. I'm praying on your downfall forever. So after Shinobu got the fit change, he started laughing and breaking this cave that they're in. Like, what's up with you, bro? Relax. Jiren need to give this nigga some royalties, because Shinobu swiped the air and did 14 punches to Yusuke's chest. That attack sent Yusuke flying back 30 feet, but pause. Look at Sensui's stank ass face. Like, why are you so mad right now? You're winning. So Yusuke gets back up from out the rubble, charges up this massive punch, and throws it at Shinobu. But Shinobu catches it with one hand. And then he says, I think you're tired. You should take a break now. Points out his thumb and pokes at bro's arm and snaps it in half. Like, oh nah, this nigga different. You didn't have to do me like that at all, man. So to rebuttal this, Yusuke throws his dirty ass shoe at Shinobu's nose. And then after getting styled on these past couple of minutes, Yusuke's big idea was, you know what? What if I let myself die in GTA to give my homies the homie buff, you know what I'm saying? Shinobu start powering up, and then Yusuke's like, bro, do you want to destroy the world or do you want to protect it? And then Shinobu's like, you stupid child. Bro hits a cell from Budokai 1. And then bro says you couldn't even handle 1/10. As his aura starts pushing Yusuke and Koenma back. Koenma tried to seal Shinobu, but it didn't work, so Yusuke says, I bet, and charges up what little spirit energy he has left and rushes Shinobu. Yusuke jumps up in the air and goes for this kick, but Shinobu blocks and throws that nigga. Shinobu saw Yusuke vulnerable and like, oh yeah, free eats, and tries to hit him with his right hook, but Yusuke dodged and kicked her right in his sternum. Yusuke said it's flare rush time. That gotta be his favorite move, but every single one of his punches landing on Shinobu's chest is doing absolutely nothing. And then Yusuke goes for this wind up, Shinobu dodges, but that punch was everything that Yusuke had left in his body, and he collapses right on the ground. My goat going out sad right now. Yusuke gets back up, and then Shinobu's like, you thought I was gonna let you get the chance. And Shinobu jumps up in the air, getting ready to give this nigga Yusuke the 3-piece combo, no biscuit. He kicks Bro in the rib, then he punches him in the stomach, and then another right straight right to the rib, laying Yusuke out like a Caleb City sketch. Shinobu getting ready to off this nigga Yusuke, but the boys break out of that prison realm. But it's a little too late, cause Shinobu already did the deed. Then cooked Yusuke. Rest in peace to GOAT. And the homie buff did indeed work, but I'm not commentating that fight. That's not what we're here for. So Yusuke comes back to life because Pooh resuscitated, but now this nigga's a big ass bird, which just adds to the raw tax. And Yusuke's getting ready to run the ones once again with Shinobu. But pause, let's take a look at Scuffed Ginyu Force for a second right here. It turns out Yusuke had demon blood in him this whole time. To be honest, it makes sense. Bro was a menace his whole life. So Yusuke pulls up in Demon Lord and gets to mixing with Shinobu immediately and fires a spirit gun at Shinobu, but he misses. So Sensui goes into his final form and him and Yusuke start to clash, destroying their surroundings. They come out to clash just for Yusuke to have his chase down beyond 1000. He hits Sensui with a V-trigger and then these flurry punches right to the face. And then Yusuke starts to transform, bro. The demon energy in him is acting up and his ancestor is like, hey bro, pass the sticks, bro. You gonna have to give me that controller. You don't know how to use it. I got you though. So Yusuke pulls up on Sensui and hits him with a nasty right hook. Like that nigga sliding on the dirt, but Yusuke's not finished with this combo. And he kicks bro right in the head. Having Sensui fly back, Yusuke was just playing ping pong with bro's body for real. And while Sensui's flying in the air, Yusuke chases him down again and starts to jump on this nigga's chest like it's a trampoline. Yusuke grabs Sensui by the collar and he does 14 flurry punches to Sensui's stomach, having bro fly back 30 feet. This nigga Yusuke is getting his get back for real, for real. Might I add, the only time Sensui's body was able to hit the ground was when Yusuke started stomping on his chest. But now that Sensui is back on Yusuke Flight 447, Yusuke chases Sensui in the air and he tries to block the kick, but it don't matter because Yusuke still kicks the mess out of bro, sending him into this floating island thingy. Sensui, still in the air, gets grabbed by Yusuke, spun around a couple of times, and then thrown back in the air again. What's up with Yusuke? Let this nigga body at least touch the ground. God damn. Sensui, still in the air by the way, gets grabbed by Yusuke again and just gets headbutted repeatedly. But I gotta ask Yusuke, what was the point of throwing him like that if you're just gonna chase him down again just to headbutt him? I just felt like that was counterintuitive and there was an easier solution to your problem. Yusuke headbutted Sensui's soul out of his body onto one of these floating islands, and now he's in a ground and pound position, getting ready to lay the pipe. But Sensui's soul is already gone. What more can you take from him? But Yusuke said, you know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And starts doing the flurry punches again, but only on Sensui's stomach, breaking the floating island that they're on. And now that Sensui's back on the ground, Yusuke picks bro up by the collar again, starts talking heavy shit, throws him, and then nails him with one of the nastiest spirit guns in Yu Yu Hakusho. Straight up killing Sensui. And that's the end of the fight, man. The moral of this one is don't fight someone confident enough to rock an all green fit. You're probably going to lose that encounter. But I'm going to get up out of here, man. If you liked, like, comment, subscribe, do the good stuff. And yeah, I'm out of here. Bye.